Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Last time we went around the town, not only picked up some new characters, well, no, we didn't pick up anyone new. We picked up Darren, a Asimar of wealthy means, and noble, who basically has sworn vengeance on Daskari for crashing his party. Nope, neutral evil. Neutral evil oracle. Neutral good witch. We have a funny party. Anyway, basically we went around saving who we could, helping others, and generally just trying to survive. We also managed to save the storyteller, a blind elf who has many tales to tell. And yeah, so we'll be going to speak to him in a moment. But first I wanted to, let's see, Nenio. Alright. So we've managed to get most of the way, halfway to level 5.
Ready for anything.
Eagle Watch, Irabeth, Eagle Watch, Sela. What do you think of what's going on in Canabras? It's complete chaos. We're lucky to have handled it, right? Does the way I talk bother you? I know I can seem blasé. Many good people and our protector Terendelev, he died here in Canabras. A paladin of Ayamed is expected to be properly respectful and solemn. But I prefer to face my troubles with a smile and a bit of common sense. Grief is a weapon they'll use against you. It can undermine a warrior's spirit. It's better we hold off on grief until we've driven the last demon and cultist from the city. Lawful. No, we're chaotic. If we want to win, we can't be mourning our deceased day and night. Plus, joy heals the soul. It's nice when your commanders think alike. Sela smiles softly. Alright. And anything else from Irabeth? Alright. Nah, nothing else. Tell me about... Okay. Alright. Alright. So, Sela... Hylor is here for the Pathfinder Society and is the person if you want to hire someone. Lan, how you doing? Nope, nothing new from him. We could see Visali. What scrolls does he have access to? Ring of Protection +1 will always come in handy. Amulet of Natural Armor will. We have the money for him. Bracers of the Wizard. Armor bonus to +2, though they're wearing armor, and +3 competence on all knowledge arcana checks. Nah, we'll be fine with that. Icy Protector, no. Ooh, that is tempting to give. Yeah, that's still powerful. Blood Magic, Daredevil Boots. Oh, he's the one with the Scribe Scroll kit. Okay, Scribe's kit. Well, we're not going to buy... We'll buy the basic one. And the basic Alchemist kit. That way we can at least do the basic level spells and some extra potions for ourselves. Okay. And then scrolls. Let's see. Nenio. We want scrolls because we can think of... Let's see. Sort by... Eh. Okay, so protection from evil, she could have... Dispel magic, but she wouldn't be able to cast it anyway. Yeah. Extend meta magic. But yeah, this is an easy way if you go through a scroll shop and check what they have that way. Weapon of Wand of Bless, which gets you 20 casts of it, I believe. 9 charges, okay. It's not bad. Yeah, no, we're good, though.
Focus on the goal.
Alright, so he was the one who had the alchemist kits. They get expensive, but you'll have money later on. And Nenio's scrawling on the walls. Girl, I'm pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient and, frankly, pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge hitherto unknown, and scale dizzying heights of future discoveries. Nenio stops to catch her breath. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. Well, happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it, I leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. Do you always express your delight so effusively? Huh? What? Who are you? Nenio stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes, but then is replaced by recognition. Oh, yes, my new follower. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as-yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. She frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to this inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canabras and Dresden. As soon as is reasonably practicable, I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross, so don't you forget it. And what's so special about these ruins near Canabras? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you because you are my most loyal follower and are worthy of possessing such knowledge. Nenio rubs her nose. And also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the world wound, and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed gray robe, and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance, and do you know what he said to me? He said, I am the answer, but what is the question? Then he walked off in the direction of the world wound. The next day, after I had finally forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask. I am the answer, but what is the question, she said, before taking off towards the world wound. And then I realized, everything became clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. Nenio rubs the tip of her nose again. After all, these geysers aren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all headed in one direction. To a place not far from Canabras, a place which is marked as Nameless Ruins, even on ancient Sarkorian maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. And what do you expect to find there? I haven't the slightest idea. If I knew it was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go. Alright. There's no point in dampening her spirit. She's eager to go. We'll go when the city's in a better state. That's all I wanted to know. Well, now you know, so off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly, say any word to try and find a rhyme for it right away. Science. That's when thinkers make an alliance. Intellectual defiance. Not the best rhyme, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all. But it's no reason to despair. Having the gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I am catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. I gotta go. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes, she lifts her chin. By the way, did you know the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Congress need to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors, chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. Yeah. So she's been chased a lot. Nope, nothing new out of you. Alright. Let's see what the storyteller has to say. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean, and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognized your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Irabeth explained why you are looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabras and the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only the one guarding Canabras did I sense a flaw. A spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what that it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. What blight is concealed inside the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those who not yet born in this time. A demoness called Ming Zhao invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomede himself? The locals think it impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Baelor, Karazmadaz. And their attacks were rebuffed, but they were still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Tiscari himself has come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabras. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wounds. Do you wield some special magic power? Some instinct? Storyteller chuckles. Yes, to a certain extent, but it's more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that had happened. I touch an object, and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I will gather them all. I have heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canabras, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tells me to point you there. All right. Well, we have already been to the market square, and from her corpse we did find this strange purple stone knife. I found this in the square where Tarendula perished. What do you make of it? The storyteller reaches out and says softly, even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from the object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see into the past of its owner, their emotions, and shreds of their memories. Maybe they'll help us better understand what we are dealing with. The storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with foods is so huge that I have to look at it with all my eyes at once. On top of her is a scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish in your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions. Visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark, buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters. The bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful, tiny head and tear it off for the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste, his voice becoming normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. So this knife belonged to a demon? Storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab at the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hands. Out of breath, he drops to his knees, trembling, the tear on his face so unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that's yet to happen. Or rather, it might happen. One of the roads in the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you cleanse the wardstone or to destroy it. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It's hard to resist the feeling, but at least at the last moment, your self-preservation instincts takes over and you manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything happened like that happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or prophet, or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened was one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I am sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision, and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before either. Could it be the magic object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it. That can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us. Something we don't yet understand. Who were you in the vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you. But the thing that just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Alright. I am acquiring some other objects. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story? Takes Yaniel's sword, Radiance. He carefully takes Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in this sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. The storyteller's hand runs carefully over the scale that has not yet lost its shine. Proud Terendelev, protector of Canabras, you devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss. But maybe I will be able to find out something about you that is unknown to your many admirers. And he fiddles with the gold buckle we have. An old thing, created long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost in the darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secret it is hiding. Would you like to know it? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence, and I will revive this object, and with it, its story. So, what can you tell me about Terendelev? The storyteller takes a deep breath and smiles. I'm flying. I can finally spread my wings. I'm gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It's as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, the darkness spreading over my body? I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I'm in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am affected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I'm glad they did not suffer. I hate them and I hate myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help, and I lose consciousness. The storyteller takes a deep breath, exiting the vision. Such hatred from Terendelev? Wasn't she on our side? Terendelev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Terendelev you met in Canabras had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. What happened next? The storyteller put his hand to his forehead. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Terendelev's stories ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself, for dragons are truly powerful, not only in body, but in spirit too. And that's good for now. We don't need to know everything immediately. And Darren. The Defender's Heart is a splendid choice for a Crusade's outpost. The very sight of these walls bring back fond memories of drinks and revels. The drinks were really good, by the way. People say they are deliberately trying Queen Galfrey's patience. Is that true? Does it even matter? All of Mendevian high society has declared war on me. They either despise me, or they're trying to steer me back onto the right path. And I'm doing everything in my power to keep them on their toes. I relish the prospect of all the fun this mess in Canabras will bring. Daring grins ear to ear. I shall either commission a song about the great Canabras fiasco from a certain talented bard, or confuse the jewelers with a rather tall order, a batch of silver dragon toys with detachable heads. Give me a week, and they'll be in every shop in the capital. Well, to be honest, I love that evil is, your jokes are silly and childish. If you really want to get your revenge, then make your enemies suffer. That would be Cowran's answer. Mine isn't actually. I really don't. I'm not going to go for that. I see. Thank you for your answer. You won't find a more honest and straightforward fellow than me. Alright. I should get going. Alright. So we already made sure everyone's good. So we do need to take some rest because we are beyond fatigued. If you stay fatigued for too long, you become exhausted. Yeah. After a complete rest.
Waiting.
So, we're going to rest. And, well, no, me, Calren, and... yeah, she can help out. Let's see, we learned onion soup. Oh, +1 bonus on all saving throws for a day. Sure. Scroll, I don't think... like, I could, but I don't have the ability to. Yep. So, if I learn scribe scrolls, I would be able to create one. But either way. Okay. So, let's get some rest. Note that resting in this...
I hear you moaning sometimes in your sleep. It sounds so sad. Do you have bad dreams?
Firstly, don't you dare eavesdrop on me while I'm sleeping ever again. And secondly, don't even think of pitying me.
Alright. No, it takes far fewer hours to get a complete rest in the actual hotel than it does... oh, the hell? The demons were killed recently, but no doubt about that. But it's not clear if that happened to here, or the bodies were brought from elsewhere. Considering the amount of blood, I'm gonna say they all died here. The hell? Yeah. And these are not some slouch. That's a shear and a babao. The dretches, that's two babaos. Those are some rough customers. Like, what the fuck happened while we were sleeping? Alright.
I know what to do.
Let's see. Wooljiff. Equipment. Let's see. The cookery. Oh, we can't. Okay. Could we do the Silco Coulter? Yeah, okay. There. So he's got 2 light weapons. Club with nails. Yeah, I'm starting with the Bardish Decimation. Yeah, he's going better. Land's good. Darren. Ember. Camellia's got. Yep. And Calren. Okay.
I am prepared.
So whatever the hell just killed all these demons, but everyone's... Well, there's some blood stains over here. Everyone seems fine with this. Darren, did you see anything? Somebody killed those demons. Alright. Okay. Nothing new there. Oh, right. We'll just stretches and whatnot. Like it's my first time. Every gang I've been in, I'm always the prime suspect when anything suspicious happens. There, because I'm a tiefling. Here, because of my reputation. And what kind of friends are tieflings to me, I ask you? I don't have friends. Yeah, sure, we're called the family, but it's just a word. They call each other brothers and sisters, but then one of them goes and rats the others out to Erebeth. Some family. Woljif's tail moves faster and faster. You think I'm weeping into my pillow at night because we've been together for so many years they still don't trust me? I don't care. They'll come crawling back to me and apologize, but it'll be too late. I might forgive them, but only if they give me a bigger cut. Or maybe I won't. They should know I've got pride too. You think I'd be hanging out with those scumbags if life hadn't forced me into it? Maybe if I'd been born into a religious family, I'd be sipping rose tea with Shaylin's paladins and talking about how prettily the birds are singing today. If I had a rich daddy, I'd have rich friends, and they wouldn't even care if I was a tiefling. But life ain't fair, and instead of that nice life, I have tieflings who are ready to break my neck based on a hunch. They can all go hang. They ain't the last gang in Mendev, and I'll find a better one if they don't apologize. Alright. So he had long horns. That's what Erebeth could tell us. Well, so we do have to go take care of that bit of business. We're all refreshed. Let's start heading on out. So we definitely need to take Woljif with us. And see who else we can save out in the city. Let's see, how heavy is... We're pretty light overall. Padded armor of focus. Kukri. Right, that's... Okay, that does require martial, though. And abrupt force, same thing. Radiance.
Ready for anything.
If you know who's who in the city, maybe you can tell me about Count Arende? I'll tell you, why not? Everyone knows the story, you see, but you would say I'm the one who found it in a way. The Arendes are a very wealthy and ancient line, and they hail from the outlying areas of Conabris. That's where the Arundai family seat is, along with their ancestral lands. In the past, if Mendev was ever feuding with Sarkaris, or some clan from the there was causing trouble, the Count and Countess Arende were the ones who would defend the border with their soldiers. Their main residence was called Heaven's Edge. It still stands to this day north of here, on the road toward Dresden, but no one lives there now. Around 10 years or so, there was a grand celebration held at the estate. The mother and guardian of the current Count invited the great and the good to celebrate his birthday. The entire Arende clan was there, as well as many other nobles, and then, without warning, the demon struck. Clearly they couldn't ignore such a perfect opportunity to cut down so many of Mendev's great dynasties in one fell swoop. There was even a chance that the queen herself would make an appearance, for she was related to the Count as well. Well, when no news came from the estate, a troop of inquisitors were sent to investigate. They forced open the gates and discovered a manor full of corpses. They all perished. The servants, the guests, the guards, the guests, including some of Iomede's chosen clerics and paladins. The demons had unleashed a magical plague, terrifying and strange, the likes of which hadn't been seen before or since. And among all this was young Devin Arende, the only survivor. The Count had the talent for divine magic since his youth, healing magic in particular, and that must be why he didn't die along with the rest. He couldn't explain how he survived the disease. I saw him that day, when they brought him into the city, pale and barely conscious of his surroundings. So that's the story. Since then, Heaven's Edge has stood abandoned, sealed off to the outside world. People are still afraid to go near the place. And let's see. Oh, his ring. Right. +1 luck bonus on all saving throws against fire-based effects. Alright, so the Bardic Resourcefulness we can toss. Armor of Focus. Yeah, these I can actually get rid of. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, that's good. And I really gotta... Yeah, this... Oh, right, we picked up this, the Signet of House Verspatillo.
Focus on the goal.
So we'll actually equip that to us.
No mistakes.
Alright. And then you have to pick which skill pick. Yep, okay. Anyway. Alright, so we've still got some people to try and save, so let's get back out there. Let's see, we need to take Walshift. So, we'll do... Okay. If we're gonna use Darren... And we'll take... Yeah, we'll take... Okay, because Darren is such a heal bot. Is so heavy healing that... you can pretty much cover most of the team on your own. Alright,
I know what to do.
Alright, so we'll have that. We'll head on out. And for those curious, I mostly just couldn't sleep tonight. I couldn't get my... I slept for about 4 hours, and I just can't get back to sleep, so... Alright, so the Ancestries and Wonders shop, then we to do some more digging, and then finally the... Yep. Someone on the road, get ready. Alright.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, who was on the road? Crusader being attacked by a couple of dretches? Eh. Go ahead.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yep. Yeah, just ignition. Alright, just move up. Sela. Nice. And that Dretch is terrified. Darren.
Out of my sight!
Yep. And you. Alright. Nice. And land.
You won't survive me.
Nope. Woljif.
Time's not waiting. As it should be.
The young soldier wipes the blood splatter from his face with a shaking hand. I am Eddie. I'm alive. Felt like had half the abyss and the Reeler herself on my tail back there. The soldier sucks in a breath and releases it, clenching his fists to conquer the tremors. Commander Tierbay sent me to get you, and thank all the gods I found you before it's too late. The commander wants you to come back to protect Defender's heart right away. What happened? Demons! Demons are closing on the tavern. Soon they'll have us surrounded. I almost didn't make it past them to come get you. They could strike at any moment. They're closing in on the tavern, but noticeably enough that you had time to run for help. I see our enemies used up whatever reserves of stealth they had in the first assault on Canabras. What are we waiting for? Let's go back. Yes, let's go. We'll show those beasts. The Crusader tries to summon up his courage, but his face is paler than a sheet, and his hands are shaking again. Alright. We've saved who we could, and we've done everything we can. So, we were trying to save more and trying to get Woljif out of trouble, but looks like the demons have decided it's showdown time. Alright. Alright, the tieflings are all lined up. The thief made it, now what? Alright, yeah, they're just happy to be. They're gonna try their best. Perfect bloody timing. Well, better before the battle than during it. You can imagine all the civilians have been relocated into, like, the basement to keep them out of the fighting. Jordan Vane. Yep. Delvin. Yep. Still hiding in the basement. Alright. Yeah. The people have been moved out and secured. Our party members are ready. All that's left is the fighting. But before we get to that, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to take 5 seconds to grab a drink of water. Because we're going to need it, because I'm about to get some dry throat for this, I'm sure. Much better. Okay, folks. Let's let Tirabeth know we're ready to fight as well. Erebeth's sword has been honed to razor sharpness. She is on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastenings on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself, the attack is imminent. You are the one who will be able to turn the tide of this battle. I'm well aware of your abilities of the abilities of troubadours, bards, and storytellers, how you can inspire your comrades to make them stronger. But stay alert. You'll become a prime target for our enemies, and there will be an entire horde of them. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Orathubo has recently arrived in the city. He is a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him, the cult has been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn Defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them to take them down first. Or they'll burn the ground out from under us. Well, we hadn't done anything, so let's begin. So, it's a defensive battle. Yeah, these two are great ranged. I'm support. Calvin is defense as actual melee combat, as well as front line is those Sela and them. I'm gonna go with this team for right now. Let's go. Yep. Alright. Cultists just attacking from where they can. Kill the arsonists!
Enemy approaching!
Alright. So there are fighters up here on the walls already. Yeah. They already got in on our archers. That's not good. Irabeth is pumping herself up. Alright. So let's see. Oh, they broke the gate down. So that's our immediate threat. Go there. And for now, just Arcane Strike. And we'll move Calrid up to help the front line over there. Same with Sela. Waljif. Follow. We'll have you two taking enemies off. Ideally, kicking enemies off the buildings, off the roofs there to save our archers. Alright. Yep. Alright, Darren. Go ahead and see.
See to your demise.
Damn. Nice shot. Yeah, Sela, you help hold the gate. Yeah, and those guys are all holding the line. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I'll see. Nah, they should be able to handle that. For now, just move up there. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the cultists are fielding some pretty basic soldiers, especially this early on in the battle. So don't worry too much. Alright. Because they're called neophytes for a reason. They're newbies.
Endure this!
And there we go. Yeah, they're... You pretty much have to be really trying to not be strong enough to... Oof! Critical hit for 40. Love to see it. Alright. Then... Let's go for magic missile. Sure. Nice. Yeah, put him at about half health, so that's good. Alright. Yeah. Like, this is a lot of the level 1s to start off, so don't get... Yeah, don't get too worried. Like you see... Yeah, you can largely handle the first wave, no major problem. Sela... Yeah, nothing to it. Alright. Sure.
Let's try this way.
Wasn't paying attention, so I got the chip damage. Yeah.
Make
Yep.
every strike count.
Alright. Alright. Let's see. Go for ignition. Okay. Wow. I think that was a double KO. Yep. We're holding good. I believe the ale cart does give a slight buff to everyone. And obviously the more people you recruit, the better off the guards are. Alright. I mean, we beat back the first wave pretty handedly. Just pull back. Yep.
You
Alright.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, that's most of his HP gone. Alright. Alright, second wave. Barbarian. Ooh, took a 14 hit. Well, aren't you stupid? Yep. Of course, he's raging, so that's going to make him easier to hit, but is also going to make him hit a lot harder. Alright. Again, as you can see, the reinforcements are coming, but we're holding the line pretty well. Alright. Darren... You know what? That's not really worth it. Actually, the Flame Blade. Nope, made the will save. Okay.
The light! Thank you!
And there's the Barbarian gone. There we go. I'm starting to finally feel a little sleepy. Okay. We'll go ahead and use this to bounce. Not bad. Alright. Alright, they're all running for the main building. Then they gotta get through that wall of meat that's over there. So I'm gonna say the guards have it there. So then, yeah.
You won't survive me.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna say the guards probably have that. Calvin, go.
Carefully.
Damn. Have her go focus on the fighting there. Let's just keep fighting. Just trying to think of any strategic move that could specifically help us. Yeah, nah, we're good.
Unexpected outcome.
Yep. Five-foot step out of the way. And go ahead and just shoot.
Precision and grace.
Alright.
Into the fray.
And everyone's afraid because Marching Terror. Okay. And
This will
finish off the cultists. Yep. Yeah, they're trying. But they're getting mulched all the same. Okay. So land and give some help.
Endure this.
Alright. Hey, the arsonist.
forwards.
Okay. Well, now that we've seen them. Alright. Nice. Not too much going. Like a lot of attacks back and forth, but nothing honestly that nightmarish. Most of this is someone managed to make it into Erebeth striking range. Go ahead and charge. Too far. Alright. Oof. All these attacks of opportunity just... Yeah. Alright. So let's do sleep. Well, one went down. Alright. Land. Yeah, start getting
Make every
these.
strike count.
Oh, come on. That won it, really? Alright. Yeah. Go ahead and start chopping
Solid
them
plan.
apart. Gods, these my luck. My luck, man. That one's everywhere. Alright. There we go. There we go. And they're holding. More ground-based guards. Alright. Anyone in any kind of rough shape, really? Nah. We're pretty good.
Out of my sight!
Alright. The shot was just worth it.
No glory without risk!
What is with this? GameCube must be feeling like I had it too good for too long. Alright. Alright. Then... You know what? Go ahead, just pop his eardrums. There we go. Yep, more and more. They're level 1s though, so it's nothing too nightmarish. Yeah, the other alchemist.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. Alright.
Attack!
Nice. Waljif. It's a little dangerous having you that far up. So we'll actually have you charge this idiot in the back over here. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Nice. God, those attacks of opportunity are so good. Alright. Darren.
I will see to your demise.
And nothing major. Sela.
Guide my blade!
Yep. And... I'd say we're good there. Yeah, their fighters kind of suck. Yep. Attacks of opportunity just piling up. And we'll just leave it be. Alright. Lots of Crusaders, just... Yep. We're just waiting on them to run out of numbers, basically. And they've got a lot of numbers.
You won't survive me.
Nope. Land making it look easy. Alright. Alright. Anything else? I mean, we can charge this idiot. Yeah, it's just making our archers smile. We've got plenty of work. Damn. Alright. So anything else? No, we're pretty good. Yeah, we really have been just putting it to them.
Precision
No.
and grace.
Alright. Yeah, Sela just start heading out to kill off the last one. Yep. Sela. Problem is, there's no one there. Okay. Come on. Hurry up, folks. Yeah. Oh, they're up on the wall. Okay. They're like a cat. They'll eventually come down. Oh, more reinforcements. Alright. Now's when the fight gets really bloody. Game gives you this round to show off what you can learn, what you've learned, and how strong you got.
This.
And Calrim.
Aim carefully.
I mean, these are all neophytes, so they're hardly anything worth mentioning. Okay, Woljif. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Like, again, these are all level 1s, so we're just kind of... Sorry if I'm kind of blanking out and kind of slow tonight. Like I said, I couldn't sleep, and this is making... I'm finally starting to feel like I can soon. But yeah, this
I'll make
is...
short work of this.
This fight is always just kind of... They're looking to drain your resources early on, so... Alright. Oh. I collected all for right now. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's go real time. Alright.
Thank you for amusing me.
Raypox. Yep.
Good paint.
Best to just let it go. Oh. Okay, now I gotta go back to turn. Because this is actually serious. Alright, folks. Now the fighting's... Now something just arrived. Arsonist, Dretches, not the big thing. Fiendish Minotaur. Oh boy. This is a level 2 Slayer, 6 monstrous humanoid, 8 dice. This is where the fight actually begins. The Minotaur's here. Anything else that was happening, we get over to it now. Same with Lan. Okay, I'm awake now. I was sleepwalking through this fight because it was so... This fight was starting to put me to sleep. Okay. Neophyte fighters will die over... Yeah. Yeah. Like, the neophytes will all die pretty easily. So I needed something to guarantee the kills. Alright. Yep, get everyone over to the fight. Darren.
Out of my sight.
Alright. Alright. Nice. Come on. Okay. So, Lan... 5-foot step.
Make every strike count.
There we go. Yeah. Finish this guy.
Why not?
Yeah.
My mistake.
Okay. We hadn't even really taken any major damage either.
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, that's fine. Sela! Go ahead and throw up Stunning Barrier. Nice. Alright. Then... Alright, so I'm actually going to... Okay. I'm going to... Hey, you're piercing scream. Nice. Looks like we even got the effect. Okay. Lan. Alright. You know what? Try finishing off the dredge. Yeah, the fewer idiots we have, the better off we are. Good work, Walsh.
Learn.
Alright. Okay. Calren got fucked up. Yeah, she got fucked up. No, we can't heal her. No, she's damaged enough she can't actually get healed. Okay. Lay into it.
Take you.
Critical hit for 30. Jesus. Alright. Let's get in on it. Alright. Alright. Fighters are, again, neophyte fighters. Ooh. Yeah. That sucks.
You won't survive me.
And down goes the Minotaur. Nice. Alright. Woljif. Alright, who's left standing? Ah, the Alchemist, right. Okay. Yep. Nice. Alright, Darren.
Precision and grace.
1 damage. Yep. Alright. Alright. Alright, come on. Get down here. Alright. Last wave of fighters. Just gotta get rid of them and the Archivist. Yeah, go ahead.
Endure this.
Gods, these damage output.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah. We'll be moving up here shortly. Alright. Well, in the meantime... Hold person? Got him. They won't move. Nice. Yeah. That
Make
one's
every
held.
strike count.
That's an Alchemist gone.
Cover me,
Woljif.
all right?
And there we go.
Ready for anything.
7 rounds and we beat it back. Just seemed like more. But 2 of our allies are injured. And we won. We've defended Defender's Heart. Victory! Canibus bites back and our teeth are sharp. Irabeth is glowing with zeal and she raises her fists in triumph. Now we take the fight to them. What are our losses? Minimal. The battle wasn't easy, but thanks to you, we chewed them up and spat them out again. They thought they could break us, but they only bolstered our spirits. Congratulations on the victory. It wouldn't have been possible without you. That reminds me, we found this among the attackers' remains. This trophy rightly belongs to you. Nicely done. Now our goal is to rout the demons of the Great Garrison just like we did here. So, we managed to save Defender's Heart. Alright, so we can launch it whenever we want, but we can also check the city. So if you have more you want to do or gain, feel free. Our two frontliners are injured, but we have enough party members we can let them rest and come back. Alright. So the corpses will be out and about. Clay seems remarkably at ease. His face is untroubled, as if his life and the lives of everyone else in the tavern aren't hanging by a thread. As he reads the dog-eared book that makes notes in the margin, he notices you look up from a page and gives you an amiable nod. What are you reading? Clay closes the book and shows off you cover. Selected passages from the letters of Saint Learman. It's amazing how humble she was. She could have been the high priestess of the Church of Iomede if she wanted to. Power was hers for the taking, but clearly that wasn't a temptation for her. Reading these letters, I understand why Iomede made Limerim one of her servants after she died. So, a cleric. Right. Scrawny tiefling. Look who it is! The tiefling raised a hand and gesture. Who would have thought I'd end up in the Crusader army? Go figure. Alright. And they're unfortunately stuck trying to move the goddamn Minotaur corpse. Hey, we butchered it. We ain't gotta move it. Alright. Unfortunately, state of affairs with those we lost. Hey! Picked up some gold. Basically, that card will be everything the cultists drop. But yeah, we managed to save the Defender's Heart. And you know what? Like I was zoning out and kind of sleepy. I think I'm going to go get some actual sleep for a bit. And we'll come back and we'll go explore some more. Nah, who am I kidding? Okay, Calrin and Sela, our frontliners, are injured, but we'll still take... we haven't had Nenio out yet. And we need Waljiv, so... Okay, we're good. Accept. Alright. So, let's go do a little exploration. Alright. So that was the major midpoint of this part of the game. Yep. So, at this point, certain events will, if you hadn't done certain events, you wouldn't be able to. But we managed to do it fast enough to do the majority of the important stuff. So we were headed to Ancients and Wonders shop before anyway. Let's see. The place has been picked over, more than likely. Alright.
That is not far.
And we'll just take a look.
Please, get me out of here.
And then there's a cantrip. Yeah.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello?
Loot a scroll of blessed weapon.
In due
Can't hide
time.
from me.
Is anyone there?
Someone's calling for us.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting, mostly. But this last while, I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
Well, the city is under attack by demons?
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
No. What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
Phantom Blade. What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
You know what? Alright. I'll take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
You now have a unique companion, Finian the Talking Weapon. You can access him by pressing R2 and selecting Finian. Open the window and start a dialogue with him or change his form. He can take the shape of any weapon and you can give him to one of the characters in your party. There are no limitations to changing Finian's form. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. So, if you go R2 and Finian, go to Polymorph, you can pick what kind of weapon he wants to be. Personally, naturally, he is considered a pretty basic weapon starting off, but he can be every weapon in the game. And sure. Alright, we'll make him a new Bardish. And I'll equip him. No, wait, I have Decimation. Has Ghost Touch. Or Decimation. 1 damage to Constitution. Well, I'm taking Decimation. Alright. Actually, you know who could use him? Yeah, it would make sense. Spiritualist weapon with
I know
Camellia.
what to do.
So actually, Finian, we're going to polymorph you into a rapier. Rapier. Alright, but not for me. I'm going back to Decimation, but Camellia. Amphinian. There we go.
Time's not waiting.
So then she'll have a decent weapon. And yeah, 2d7 piercing, 2 to the 7. Yeah, it's as good as she's gonna get. Plus it's Ghost Touch and Cold Iron, and considered a +1, so I think that works for her.
Ready for anything.
Alright.
All according to plan.
Yep, so this place was tracked all over when the Woljif and his buddies got through. Hey, Golden Ring.
I'll go ahead.
Alright. Let's see. We now have the Pipe Fox, which is another pet you can
As it
have.
should be.
Spiral Shell. The Moon of the Abyss had laid here at one point.
That is not far.
Alright. The formerly well-appointed shop now looks in a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are soot-covered shards of Clay Golem's head. The Golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Master. Code word. Hand of Aurori, we were told. Code word. Correct. The Golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Tell me about the suspicious people that came in the shop the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human female, no male. Human old, human female. He'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it a different question. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings, 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, short horns curling backwards, medium-length tail, eye color yellow, hair color black. Special observations, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail, that sounds like me, but that's impossible. I know what security's like here, and I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. No special observation. Subject was unremarkable. There, see, that can't have been me. Maybe the middle-aged thief. Tiefling male, medium height, long horn, medium tail length, eye color purple, blue, pale blue, skin color dark. Special observations, red hair. Oh, that be our trader. I bet our life on it. Curious may drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hang around the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple of gingers and plenty of more of them who get it out of a bottle. Tiefling female, average height, hair long, tail not observed, long horns, eye color blue, special observation, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. Gold stitching, eh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Okay, red hair, pale blue skin, skin color dark. Alright. Where's your master? Freelman Frutilios, my master, is in his hiding place. Revealing location of hiding place prohibited. 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 He's likely holed himself in the basement with the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement to this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Alright, I found everything I want to know. So a 16 athletics check to try and move the golem? Move the golem, there we go.
The mongrel.
And we managed to shift him. Let's head to the basement.
In due time.
Alright. Philemon Fulitros, the elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders! Bandits! Scavengers! And a very good day to you as well, my dear shopkeep. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of those things and much, much more. Before you go to reporting us to authorities, mind if we have a chat? Are you the shop owner? The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Philemon Fulitros. I'm the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. Hope there's at least something of it left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. We already know where he probably was, down here in the hole, just hiding. Tell me about the tieflings that have visited Ancestries and Wonders recently. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. We could bluff. Yeah, 15 bluff, 15 intimidate. Alright. Well, let's bluff. I'm helping the Eagle Watch catch culprits. It's in your best interest to tell me everything. So they hadn't got the thieflings? I thought the city's finest were on the job, and the gnome says, you can't rely on anyone. Ask your questions that are so important. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Philemon falls into thinking. A red-haired tiefling? I suppose, yes. There was one who came in. I spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means, I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an Asimar-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing, but that's all I have. That's it. With the description, we'll surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Back to Sister Kirisme, and we have a good long shifty at all my brothers and put all these clues together. Something tells me our trader is going to wriggle out of this one. Alright. I found out everything I want to know. Alright.
All according to plan.
So,
I hope you appreciate this.
I'll go ahead.
yep. So, just a way down to his basement. Let's go save Waljeff's hide.
As it
And we did
should
pick
be.
up a new ally, Finian the Talking Blade. All right. All right. So we've figured that out. And the hideout. All right. So green hood, long horns. Maybe.
That is not far.
Alright. Green Hood, Longhorns.
In due time.
So, Redhead. Okay, so it must be you. Kurisme drums her fingers nervously on the handle of her blade. Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name and the moon of the abyss they stole. I don't need anything else. Alright. I'm ready to give a name. Melroon. A red-haired tiefling wears a green cloak is trained now to all the remains of the piece exposed to cover. You'll pay for this. Voltiel and Hazarmon will get you in the end. Nope. Kicks him. Grab him. I want him take him away for questioning. Kurisme looks weary, but their earlier tension is clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebus so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet up with his customer. You've got the moon of the abyss? Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultist. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got the bottom of this. So what are you going to do now? Clear out of this place. The sooner the better. The city's dying and I don't want to die with it. Nah, I don't think I want to become a thief. But it might be fun to have the connection. Can I join the family? Kreesme bursts out laughing. That's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs. You have no need to tread on our territory. The families were tieflings only, no exceptions. Alright, I have to get going. Good decision. I don't plan to hang around long either. Sister! Jiff nervously bites his lip. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing through the air. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me, loudly, in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well? That. Kurisme shrugs indifferently. So, sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think it's just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that I cancel all the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Wolgiff. That was the most pathetic apology I've ever heard. Too bad, because that's all I've got. Oh well. Wolgiff watches her go, his tail relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief, when you got a spare minute, come see me. I've got something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads.
All according to plan.
Yep.
I'll go ahead.
Well, hello there.
Yep.
I am helpful, am I not?
And there's a little bit of loot to be had here.
As it should be.
But yeah. They've long since cleared everything else out, but it was worth picking up.
Not far.
Yep, some food supplies too. Nice. Alright. So, managed to save Woljif's ass. And... Silken Thread Atelier. There's a couple places we could still go. We've got the major story beats done. Alright. Yeah, we can head back to the market square. Another fight. So we've got some time. Now that the Defender's Heart has been safely defended, we've got time to clean up and sort out the last minute issues.
Our victory is certain!
Alright, just a bunch of cultists.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice.
Let's try this way.
Yeah, that works.
I'll make short work of this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nat 1.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
In due time.
Alright. Oh boy. Alright. So we did still need to go to the market square. Alright. Just trying to think where else. Basically, we'll clear out the... I figure we'll clear out most of Canabras as much as possible. And then we'll head... Giant spider.
All
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Okay. And go ahead and throw a snowball at it. Nice. Ah, there's another one over there. Damn. That's got some decent damage.
Out of my sight.
Distract them from me.
focus on the goal.
And we're good. God damn those crits. Sorry about that, folks. But okay. Because if I'm remembering now, because we have... That's what... We had to save, what's her name from the party first. Ronka, I believe? Because now we should be able to save the last of the Desna priests.
I'll go ahead.
Let's see... Yeah, I believe it's up here.
As it should be.
The eyes of a young lad peer out from you under the massive helmet. At the proximity, it's obvious the armor is ill-fitting and mismatched, and the helmet specifically is either poorly made or a theater prop. Pardon me, I saw that shawl. Does this mean that you're a friend of Aranka's? What am I saying? Of course it does. So... Huh? Cultists? The young man's speech is interrupted by the arrival of a new cast of characters. People in the robes of Iomede's inquisitors appear from all sides, surrounding him. Adeptal of the Temple of Desna, you are under arrest on suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. You have 1 minute to come quietly. Drag your feet and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. Prelate Halrun appears behind his people, and here's the traitor who almost corrupted the Wardstone with his magic. You didn't think that the disorder, the demonic presence in the city would distract us from pursuing traitors, did you? Demons are running amok all over Canabres. Now is not the time for settling scores. On the contrary, now is the perfect time to catch the demons' accomplices while they're overconfident and letting their masks slip. Your paranoia has poisoned your minds. I've had enough of this. I do hope you realize that by defending this traitor, you make yourself his accomplice. But even if you don't realize, it's no matter. Seize the rabble-rousers.
Saving isn't that boring after all.
Alright, we tried. Halrun, we really tried, man. Halrun is no slouch. He's level 13. This is not going to be easy. However, he's exhausted. He's nowhere near at his best, but he is still a threat. So, the best thing to do is throw him and his off balance. All right. Then, yeah, let's start getting rid of the Inquisitors first, because they're the easier ones. They're level 4.
Mind over muscle.
Alright. Camellia. Let's have you... Let's see, what are they? Lawful? Yeah. So we'll do protection against lawful. Alright. Land.
You won't survive me.
Yep. Darren. See if you can't hold person on... And we tried. Woljif. Start with S. Actually, move up. Burning Hands. Nice. At least something. Yep. Fell. Fell. Grease slowed him.
Tactical retreat. No.
Alright. Then from there, Nenio. Blinding Ray. Missed. Damn. Alright. Then from here... Let's... Yeah, I made the will save. Alright. We'll have her... Cure moderate wounds? Nah. Okay. March person. Alright, have everyone get buffed. And True Strike for the using some key power. Alright. Alright. Then from there... Yeah, Halrun, I say Halrun only needs... Alright.
time to share your treasures.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Alright. Nenio. You got some acid arrows, so... Go nuts. Alright. Then for me... Let's see. Let's dazzle him. And buff everyone now. Camellia... Go ahead and add...
The
Yeah.
spirits demand your blood.
Nice. Lan...
Endure this!
Finish him off. Alright.
I will see to your demise.
Oh, one short, of course.
Cover me, all right?
There we go. One down. He's still down. Okay. Magic missile. Yeah. Yeah, because Holrun has a lot of HP, but he is exhausted, so not as tough as he should be. Okay. Then... Alright. Just thinking.
This will hurt.
Yeah, figured. Camellia. Yep. Go ahead.
Today's sacrifice.
Alright. Lan, go ahead.
Make every strike count.
Nice. Darren, go ahead and heal everybody up. Nice. Alright. Keep slipping on the grease. Yeah, I'm pretty hard to hit, so... And basically, we just have to chip down Holrun. Alright. Alright. Just trying to think if there's anything else that's going to be more useful.
A calculated risk.
Yeah. Camellia. Yeah.
Go for their hearts.
Yeah. She's getting some pretty decent hits in.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice. There's some real damage. And... Let's see.
Precision and grace.
Wow. Waljev slipped. Yeah, he's suffering pretty bad. Alright. Alright. Yeah, why not?
Should do it.
Alright. Got some damage on him. Yeah.
I'll cut you wide open.
And while he's down,
Survive me.
yeah, that'll... And, yeah.
I'll make short work of this.
It's amazing what the grease spell can really do, isn't it?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Alright. There we go.
That is not far.
Unfortunately, Holrund is no more. Had an enchanted armor, some healing potions.
Can we rest now?
Thal.
No?
The young man glances at the bodies of the Inquisitor and turns around. Oh, Desno, in doing what is right, must we so often be forced to spill blood where it is not necessary? Can this really be the path of the true path and of freedom? Anyway, thank you. I'd have been done for without you. A clash with the Inquisition was bound to happen sooner or later. Maybe, but it wasn't for our stunt with the Wardstone, which we didn't even save. Anyway, I only have myself to blame. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on all that's happened. Well, let's join him. Oh! And that gets us level 5. By the way, the stuff we picked up from him... Let's see. His sword, the long sword of right. Of course, it was right. +1 damage, does additional damage to chaotic creatures. So it would have done more damage to me. His armor was just a +1 half plate. Jesus, though. Okay, I don't have anyone with us who can use that, but that's still really good. Alright. And got enough experience to level up again. Alright. Yep, let's head over to the Temple of Desna.
I'll go ahead.
Well, Hey! Alright. So... I'm not going to run. Kill me if you wish. I can't imagine someone who's kill you, Ramian. Your gaggle of good little worshippers wouldn't allow sacrilege to come to pass. Why didn't you think to seek refuge with me? I would have helped out of solidarity for a fellow Aasimar, and to relive that one summer's eve. Darren smiles wistfully. Darren, the priest seems to only notice your companion. You are traveling in unexpected company, but to answer your question, I never considered trying to save myself. I wanted to help the people of the city. I refused to idly wait out the storm just to amuse you. Not even for the sake of that one summer's eve. Okay, so Darren is gay as fuck, or at least bi. Yes, that is a common affliction among clerics, it seems. Now is no time for selfish pleasure. Our city is burning and the prelate has lost all reason. I found and rescued your 3 adepts. The news already reached me. I'm deeply grateful. Now my heart can rest easy knowing they're safe.
As it should be.
And yeah, Holrun's dead. And we've managed to save everyone from the Temple of Desna. Aranka, Thal, and Ilks. Ilks, Aranka, and Thal sit side by side like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy, despite the chaos going around. If it isn't our rescuer, it's good that you come. Sit with us. Stopping for a minute won't hurt, so I'll gladly sit with you. The adepts share a conspiratorial look. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift, one we would never share with anyone except the person who risked her life for ours, who didn't just take a stand against evil, but against injustice on the guise of the law. Our gift, Aranka Kunsin, is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servants of Desna from her domain in Elysium. This song can gift a soul with renewed vitality. Just listen. She sings the melody. Well, Jeff, do I get a gift? Can I swap my song for something else? Say cash or even a snack of some kind? Those unschooled in the arts can't possibly appreciate that some songs are worth more than gold. And those who've spent their whole lives eating 3 square meals a day and sleeping on silk sheets don't realize that sometimes a crust of bread is worth more than gold. Paying no attention to Woljeff's chatter, the young woman continues to sing. And I feel the urge to sing as well. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart. And then... when the music stops, Reflum Sorgine finds herself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Canabris. It all happens in the space of a blink. She closes her eye on one world and reopens them in another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world, and with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom, Reflum Sorgine is standing on a shallow stream of a murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines woven into what look remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the tree roots, and the islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dot here and there. Small, smooth stones with a strange mirrored surface are scattered across the stream bed, in which Reflum Sorgine is standing. The stones catch the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver, and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Reflum Sorgine is sure that she has never been to this place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is a manifestation, not of dreams or fantasies, but of that special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When the glint of light reflected off of the piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in the path promises mystery or incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Reflum Sorgine unhurriedly makes her way along the stream bed, taking in your surroundings. The whimsically twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Reflum Sorgine unhurriedly strolls along it. The place evokes a strange feeling of not calm, no. In fact, quite the opposite. A feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries or unexpected encounters. Or, then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the eternal hunger, the craving for new experiences, which dwells within many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Reflum Sorgine rounds the next bend, an unexpected encounter does take place. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly onto the moss carpet, leaping from the branch to branch or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, another has tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water, hooves instead of feet, and a springy clover growing from all over its skin. "We have a visitor!" exclaims one of the strange creatures. And it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight-silvered splashes with every step. Where am I? Don't you know where you are? The creature asks in amazement. There are plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom. How did I get here? We don't know how you came to be here, says the creature with a dozen tails, smiling. Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime, but here you are, which means that something must have brought you, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbor even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning, and compassion, you would have never found your way here. Who are you all? We are Azatas, the children of freedom, says the one of the creatures, carelessly swinging from a tree branch. This forest is our home, for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze. We don't know how you came to be here, says the creature with a dozen-tailed smile. Yep. Now, that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want? A beautiful, free place. The yearning and craving for beauty, in pursuit of it. But I have to go back. They need me there. The creature with butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. I smell the burning, blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. It is right that you don't wish to turn your back on the suffering of those you left behind. None of us, children of Elysium, would do such a thing. Go back, be a bulwark against evil and strife. Your path is true. Would you like to take something from this place as a memento? The question hangs in there, and though the words Rephilim Sorge others next are merely words, not a spell or military command, they seem to have equal bearing on destiny and life. Yes, I really would want to keep a mark of that place, that beauty, to remind myself. The Azatas draw closer. Take this memory with you. Take this light. Take the knowledge that any pebble can be struck by a moonbeam, can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered the evil within your soul, and your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song, remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath this sky. All three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What just happened? For a second you were surrounded by light, and we heard music, like the music of Elysium themselves. I had a vision. I was in Elysium, and the Azatas spoke to me. The adepts exchanged a look of astonishment. I swear it's a sign. A sign Desna herself has turned her gaze on you. You helped us and protected the wallflower from inquisitors, even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There may be many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but, of course, there must be a reason for it. I'm so glad we met you, friend, and not just because I'd be suffering at Inquisitor's hands right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. So,
In due time.
it seems we met the Azatas, manifestations of freedom. And we gained a new mythic pass. Basically, the early game is acquiring the various mythic pass that you can begin to acquire later on. I should tell him. I couldn't tell him then, but after seeing the Azatas, he has the right to know. Holren is dead. The Asmar brings his hand to your brave prayer. I'm sorry for this. Really, I truly am sorry. Holren did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm. But he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire Crusade movement. In another position, he could have done so much good. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Conabris has fallen. Everyone is dead and there's no one left to fight. Please tell me, are there pockets of resistance still left in the city? Where I can be of use? Erebeth Tirablade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors at Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. Commander Tirablade? I do not know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshipper at our temple. Huh. Anivia is actually a Desnan. I'd be glad to aid them in this fight. Alright. So the clerics of Desna have joined the crusade. And this is when it feels most appropriate. for our next level. Because, no, we're shifting. After that experience, we learned something different, a different path for ourselves. We tasted magic, but a different kind, a power though greater than ourselves. The question is, which one? Let's see. The Wind Whisperer. So let's see. We don't get a mystery. Feather step, right? We just get specific mobility and stealth, and then we learn feather step, protection from arrows at level 2, because that's as far as we'd get. Yeah. Or seeker. Let's see. Seekers often look to ancient devices, old tomes, trickery as a class skill. In addition, first level seeker is okay. Purifier. Let's see. Purifier seeks out signs of possession or mind control and manifests them from unwilling and often unwitting servant. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so Purifier would get a... Okay, but we don't get anything till level 5, and we wouldn't... Yeah. Oh, okay, so... Oh, okay. Nope, not that, because we don't get anything really out of it. Possessed Oracle. Instead of drawing powers from deities, otherworldly forces of magic work through her. So, Possessed Oracles... +2 against mind affecting effects, increased to +4. Additional spells. Oh, so they act basically as clerics. Lone Strider. Enlightened. So then... we lose the normal Revelation Revelation Acid Skin. Okay. And you gain... okay. Specific mysteries. World focus knowledge. Yeah, skill focus knowledge, world, and revelation. Divine herbalist. Obscure alchemical art, which involves medicinal and restorative techniques that transcend ordinary alchemy, allowing them to blur the line between and divine miracles. So they gain herbalist, master countless alchemical techniques. Okay, when it heals the sick, she gains a lore nature checks equal to half her minimum, and charisma. Okay. Allows us to brew potions. Or trying to think. I was gonna say, the only thing I'm looking for... Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely gotta be... Maybe I just go straight normal Oracle. Yeah. I was a little tempted by Dual Cursed. But you don't really get the bonuses of that till much, much later. So yeah, but just a regular Oracle. And from there, lore religion and lore. There. Persuasion, of course. And what else would I have? Mobility. Learning to be able to move a little better. Freedom. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll definitely stick with greater spell focus, enchantment. Make our enchantment spells even better. Or, let's see. I'm just wondering about passing, if it might be time to more so spell resistance. Spell penetration. You know what? Spell penetration. We did come across some. And our Oracle Curse. One of your legs is permanently wounded, reducing your base land speed by 10. Your base never reduced due to encumbrance, however. Alright. Powerless Prophecy. Let's see. Wasting, Wolf Scarred Face. No, it would be lame. And for us, Ancestor, Battle, Bones, Flame, Life, Fet Nature. Yeah, I think it would be... Yeah, for me it would be Waves. And Revelation. So, you receive a +4 to combat against Bull Rush, Grapple, and Trips attempts. You gain +4 against critical confirmation rolls. Fluid Nature, freezing spells. Whenever a creature takes cold damage from one of your spells and fails at a reflex save, it's slowed for 1 round. Ice Armor. You conjure Armor of Ice, that +4 bonus. Icy Skin. You gain Resist Cold 5, the resistance... Okay. Wintry Touch. I would honestly go with Fluid Nature. Yeah. Because this is our 5th level, so we'd get... Yeah, and it's not 5th level of the class, it's your overall 5th level. So yeah. So yeah, no, I think that would be Fluid Nature, allowing us to get Dodge. Cure, no. Inflict. Wish I could say I would be the... No, I'm the type who would be no Inflict spells. Then... Remember, Enchantment is our... Ooh... Spell Penetration or... Nah, let's grab greater focus on Enchantment. Then the actual spells... Command... you give a single command... And... As As I say, we have someone who knows just about everything. Let's go for a stunning barrier. It's useful. Oracle proficiency greater. Yep. Yep. So we'll become at our 5th level. We became an oracle. All right.
Ready for anything.
So now our spell book. Note that there are now. Yeah. They are considered 2 different sets of spells. Be aware of that. And note that our caster level and what level we're casting at does matter. Alright.
No mistakes.
So everyone else can level up real quick.
I welcome your company.
He gains dodge.
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright. Land. He gets toughness, so he has even more HP. Woljif picks up Acid Arrow and... Acid Arrow and Flame... Okay, Scorching Ray. Nice damage.
I'm here. Where else would I
Well,
be?
And she picks up toughness as well, making Camellia even
I hear
tough,
the voice of the spirits.
even better on the front line.
Unbiased opinion?
Nenyo picks up displacement and haste. Haste being the real big one she picks up.
Oh, yes, what?
Spellbooks, yeah. She gets displacement. Haste is huge. Haste basically is just free extra damage. Alright, let's see. Nenyo. Okay, she's Camellia. Alright. Her free spell is Magical Vestment. Let's see. Resist Energy Communal will be huge. And Cure Serious Wounds. Alright, all hers are filled. Woljif. Minor Image. Second Acid Arrow. And an extra Magic Missile. Can't cast spells. Darren is another Oracle, so he gets... Yep.
You are my favorite aid.
I am prepared.
So, we managed to get through. Alright.
As it should be.
Alright, so we have 4 more levels, and then we'll be able to do, well, 3 at this point. We'll be able to become a Mystic Theurge.
That is not far.
So, and we got access to the Azata or Freedom Mythic Path, the Trickster. All right. Let's see. Plenty more to explore before we head to the end. There's a hanged cultist, the Blackwing, some lost bag. So we'll head north and then we'll clear out the south. Down here. Alright. Another random fight.
Save
the last one for me.
Okay, lots of spiders. Opportunists just looking for easy money. Alright, Nenio. Alright. Go for the acid. Not the worst. And... let's just have everyone. Alright.
Distract them for me.
Yep. Alright. Darren, just 5-foot step back and shoot.
Out of my sight!
Of course.
The spirits demand your blood!
Aw. Alright, 5-foot again, 5-foot step.
Endure this!
Really? Good grief.
You're irrelevant.
Alright.
Let's try this way.
Wow, my luck. Oh! Right, the horns.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go.
I will see to your demise.
Good grief.
You are today's sacrifice!
Make every
Alright.
strike count.
Really? Alright.
I'll remove this obstacle.
There we go. And I'll turn that off. It takes a while to... Alright.
Cover me, all right?
Good grief.
Precision and grace.
For whatever reason,
Go
we're
for
just...
their hearts!
Like, I get the headbutt not hit landing.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Focus on the
There we go. Those are some horrible giant spiders. Alright. Alright. Collect all the goodies from there. Lost bag. Yep. This is all just free experience, so we're gonna push through.
Yet another obstacle.
Wait till tomorrow.
Giant fly and spider.
I'll make short work of this.
Alright.
You won't survive me.
Really, not one. Good grief.
Stabby or zappy? Why not both?
Alright. And go ahead and charge it.
You should have listened to reason.
One damage, gotta love it. Inflict light wounds, yeah.
Out of my sight.
Alright.
Endure this.
Yeah. And we're just getting... Basically, we're cleaning up the city before we head on and begin the final run into ending the start of this game. Alright. Yeah, if we had a stealthier party, we could sneak behind these fights, but yeah. Plus, there's some encounters, rarer encounters you can have randomly, so I was hoping to try and trigger one or two of them.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Alright. Go ahead and bless us. Camellia, yeah.
Cut you wide open.
Crit for the 10, nice.
Make every strike count.
Alright.
Distract them from me.
You're irrelevant.
Alright.
I will see to your demise.
Yep.
The spirits
Evasion.
demand your blood.
Really? That's not all of them? Oh, there's a centipede.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. I'm like,
In due time.
the fight didn't end, so why not? Alright. And wine cellar. And everyone's tired. Yeah. Let's make a short rest. So, protective rituals, I got camouflage with us, night watch. Okay, later night and start of the night, Nenio. Alchemy, Darren. Alright. So Camellia is the only one not doing something specific. She can buff... Yeah. Onion soup. Yeah, we're good. Just the 9 hour.
Fine, so you ate rats and moss and things like that. Well, once when there was nothing else to eat, my old gran stole a rotten fish from the market and made a soup with it. What do you make of that, eh?
You get that this isn't a competition, right?
Nope. Alright. He's gotta have the biggest misery dick in the entire party. He has to. His entire feelings have everything about him. He has to have the biggest misery dick in this at all times. Which is really funny because he's another version of a favorite character of mine from an anime called Black Lagoon. Which is basically an anime of, if you like 80s action movies, you'll love it. Alright, Petixium Wine Cellar.
Let the duel commence.
Alright. Karen White. Alright. Wow. Level 5 fighter. 4 undead. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Woljif. Head up. Burning hands on these two idiots both. Nice. Then Camellia. Well. And we'll just do Divine Zep. Nice. Nenio. Down you go, buddy. Darren. Well, we do have Bone Shaker.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Right. Cure moderate wounds?
Precision and grace.
Alright.
won't survive me.
Yeah. Waljif, go ahead and...
A calculated risk.
Nice.
Time to share your treasures.
Alright. Camellia, go ahead.
You are today's sacrifice!
Almost there. Alright. Nice. Because at 5th level, she gets 3 missiles. Okay. Okay.
I'll make short work of this.
Alright, so he's giving us temporary negative levels.
Endure this.
Time's not waiting.
Alright.
I'll go
So
ahead.
what were they guarding here? Alright.
As it should be.
Anything else back here?
Uh-huh.
In the loot, a magical axe. Nice. Alright.
That is not far.
So this was at least somewhat worth it. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, folks, I'm gonna have to call it here for right now. I'm finally starting to dip a bit, so I'm gonna lay down, close my eyes for a little bit, and next time we'll head back, finish clearing out the city, and probably head into the Grey Garrison itself. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. Hope you all are enjoying. Apologize for being kind of sleepy today, but well, I couldn't sleep, so figured I'd stream, do something with it. Alright, folks. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.